Hey, salute wrestling friends. Welcome to the Figure Four TV, also known as Good Bread Wrestling. I got my guy, Red Carpet Rain, also known as Toxic Ring Scandals, in the building. What's going on, my guy? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We got Palooza in another week and a half.
And that's what's up. So, guys, today we're going to definitely chime in, and I should have had this conversation with you guys a while ago, but you know what I mean? I had other things to do, but we're going to have this conversation because we all saw the epic return of AJ Lee. But we got some concerns. And remember, when we do our content over here, we do it from a writer's standpoint. We do it from the owner's box, not from the fans. All right, guys. So y'all check out the intro. And when we come back, we're going to break this thing down. All right, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. We back. All right, guys, we back. And let's get straight on into it, man. How did you feel about AJ Lee's return, TBK?
I thought it was very well thought out, good. The crowd was definitely behind her. Her played out perfectly. I liked that. I liked how the return went.
Absolutely. I agree. That was absolute great television.
Yes.
I wasn't glued to my TV like that since the Naomi and Jay Cargill feud when they had that little back and forth with Bianca and Naomi. That was television. It was captivating. So
I
now
agree.
for
I
my
agree.
for my new people over here, we just want to give a briefing of who she is because a lot of people might not know who she is. A lot of people might not have seen her. Why did AJ Lee leave the WWE, TBK?
Well, she left because she had neck injuries. That's one reason. And also, she had issue with WWE, creative backstage, how she was treating her husband, real life husband, CM Punk. A lot of other factors, though. A lot of other factors. We
Absolutely.
yep. So
One of the, and one of the main factors being she didn't want to be one of the girls that had to show skin to get over. She didn't want to be a Hollywood girl. She wanted to be a wrestler. So she left. Now, another question that I hear a lot of people asking them, they want to know why you think she didn't follow CM Punk when he went to AEW.
um, if you ask me, there was no storyline for her. There was no history. Didn't make sense. And two, we all due respect, AEW was a brand new company. I'm pretty sure CM Punk was also filling that out, if there was even a chance to do it. But it really was no storyline involving her husband that would involve her.
I absolutely agree. It definitely wasn't no storyline. She had no history. She didn't know anybody. She don't know Tony Khan. She back in WWE because with or without Punk, she still has relations with some of the people in the back, with some upper management as an
Right.
individual.
Yeah,
So now,
because
go ahead.
yeah, AEW didn't make no sense. I mean, well, and I'm pretty sure while Punk was there, he was telling AJ how it was backstage. He probably said, even if I considered it, nah, it's a definite no.
And that's true because it happened so fast. Like Punk didn't stay for too long in AEW. Like
2 years.
they right. They brought him in, got a new program off of him, then tried to put him to the program and exclusively, and it was over by the time you know it. So now she's back. AJ Lee is back. Everybody is happy. But now I got to play the bearer of bad news and I got to play the devil's advocate because there's about two concerns that I have with her being back. And one of those concerns we're going to start with is Triple H and his booking and him not being able to keep the momentum. Know what I'm talking about, TBK?
Yeah, I've seen it with New Day. I've seen it with our Truth. Yeah, it's the pattern he has now. What was that we talking about?
Most recently, Jacob Batu. Now this man had steam. We was anticipating him being signed, and we didn't know if he was signed, if he was, just like AJ, and all for nothing. Because now, after about a month, and I'll say 2 months, he's dead in the water. And that's my concern for AJ Lee. What do we do after this feud between her, CM Punk, and Becky and Seth? Is Triple H going to be able to keep this momentum?
That's a concern. I think with is he gonna put in a title picture? We don't know. She gonna fight for Becky's title? What's gonna happen? Or the women's title? Is she gonna fight Nikki Bella? What's gonna happen?
Absolutely. I mean, right now she's in the intercontinental program. Do you see them putting a one time, first time only intercontinental title and world's title on the line in a mixed match tag team match?
It'll be history making if they did. I'm not. It could do that, but I don't think they are.
Absolutely. And it doesn't help because my second concern with AJ Lee kind of ties in with my first concern because if we don't get this right, it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit as good as it did. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about the fact that her music, her intro, her theme music, we don't own the rights to that. So every time we play it, we're gonna be coming out our pocket. And we know that we don't like coming out our pocket because we almost lost Yeet. We wouldn't have never had Yeet if we didn't come to an agreement to where we could have full ownership and not have to pay every time we use it. So how you feel about that, man?
It's a lot to take in. If you're not going to take it to the top, if you want WWE invest like that, you did with Yeet. We saw what happened with Jay became Intercontinental Champion, World Rumble winner. You're gonna have to do something with AJ. You're gonna have to put a title on her, do some kind of long term storyline with her, long term booking. So definitely, gotta do it right.
But 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 we won't even get to a title or any of that if we allow them to touch her music. That's what we talking about. Her music is important. That's that lighted up song that everybody blew that blew the roof off last on SmackDown. Now we probably use it again today, but at some point WWE is going to get annoyed at having to come out of pocket and pay that for that song. So what they might do is they might push it onto what's the Def Rebel,
Death
right?
Rebel,
Def Rebel
Death
is
Rebel.
yeah, and we know Def Rebel is getting heat right now because they suck. They suck.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's a whole nother issue. Like it doesn't matter what title they put on her because if they change her theme song and send her out there, it's gonna hit different and it's
yeah.
gonna the nostalgia and the hoorah gonna fade faster than you know it.
True, true. I agree. But they gotta do something though, you know. Something gotta happen.
Something do gotta happen. I mean, do you have any faith in Def Rebel? Do you like can they like is there any way they can alter the music or
They
I
can.
mean
They got
without
no idea.
taking it
They can alter it or remix it, something like that. They can do that. Just don't have no silly nonsense like Bailey or Roxanne Perez kind of music. Something that makes sense, you know, relate.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. So we're gonna go on and wrap this thing on up. Just gave you guys two concerns of mine. And if you guys got any concerns, let's put it in the comments section. TBK, I want to thank you for coming on out. And you got anything you want to say or add to this little conversation before we go on and wrap this thing on up?
Yeah, just don't ruin the momentum that AJ Lee has right now. Don't ruin that momentum. But I appreciate you having me on though.
No problem, bro. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and hit that subscribe button if you're new over here.
All right, OUT. Click the link below. The next video.